USS Cobia was built in Groton, Connecticut in 1943. She went on to serve 6 war patrols in the Pacific, sinking 13 ships and rescuing 7 downed airmen. In 1970, Cobia was brought to Manitowoc as the highlight of the new submarine memorial that the sub vets were trying to have in honor of the 28 subs that were built in Manitowoc during World War II. At this point, most of the crew, the Cobia crew, are gone, so it's up to us to make sure their story is heard, that we keep their memory alive, and that people get to experience what life was like on board. There's nothing like going into the sub and seeing the cramped quarters, the small bunks, the tiny galley, tables where they ate and wrote letters home, things like that. Being in the sub is an experience to understand what these brave men went through. The sub is towed up to Sturgeon Bay, placed in a dry dock. The water is drained so that we have access to the hull that we normally don't see. Our last inspection showed that we had 100% coverage of mussels below the waterline, so that makes it difficult to do inspections of the hull. With the boat out of the water, we can clean it, get a better look at the hull, and also the free flood spaces that are beyond the hull where we can't see them, like between the torpedo tubes. And then once everything is good to go, we put a nice coat of paint on, make her look good, and then the sub will be towed back to Manitowoc, and I'm sure with a great welcome home by the community. Bringing the boat to dry dock in a regular schedule is just good maintenance, good stewards of the submarine. This boat wasn't built to be in water forever. They built the subs really quickly to get them out to the war. So we want to keep the boat in pristine condition. This boat means so much to the community. It means a lot to us here at the museum and the veterans that still visit us. We need your help to preserve the legacy of this submarine and the submarines that were built here. We need to honor the crew that served on Cobia and their families that supported them, the families, the workers, everyone who contributed to the wartime effort in Manitowoc building those amazing 28 submarines. Please help us continue this legacy by donating to the Cobia Dry Duck Fund.